Alright guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another Hashtag United video. Today's a very special one because we're celebrating the release of Football Manager 2019. By far, the game I've been most addicted to for all my life. I love this game, and I'm buzzing that it's out again. And Football Manager, it's amazing to have them on board of Hashtag United as our kit sponsors. They've made this video and a lot of our content possible. We're very thankful for that. Now, later on in this video, we've actually come up with some pretty cool real-life football challenges we're going to set for some of the Hashtag boys to get some FM ratings. But first, you probably want to hear what I think of the new game. First things first, for the new game, there's a little bit of a cosmetic revamp, a new colour scheme, which is pretty snazzy. But the thing that I hear the most from non-Football Manager players when I talk about it is they're like a little bit concerned that it's too complicated or there's too much going on. And that, for me, is what makes the game so special. You know, it's the ultimate football geek experience. But what's good about this game is there's an enhanced tutorial to make sure you're very comfortable with the way the game works and you can get the most out of it. Football Manager 2019 is also a debut season for the fully licensed Bundesliga, so that is more stuff being added to the game. But it's probably going to be the enhanced tactics that most people are going to talk about in terms of new features. In the past, you often have people that are like fanatic Football Manager players that get involved in every single facet of the game because there's so many levels you can get involved in. And then you get more hobby players who kind of skim past a lot of those features. Tactics is one of them. You could get super involved in it if you wanted to. What they've done this year, I think, is a great move. They've simplified this and they're focusing on 3 parts of play. They're focusing on with possession, out of possession, and in transition. The 3 parts of football, if you like. Now, getting into terms on how these 3 phases work and how you can direct your players, it basically gives you complete control of your team's performance in the game. And it basically means whatever your football philosophy is, you can make sure your players carry it out for you. You might be a park the bus style manager. You might want to do a bit of tiki-taka possession football, Jurgen Klopp Gegen pressing. You can make them do it in this game. And outside of the games, you can improve your team and your players with the new reworked training system. There's 11 different training categories. I think there's like 40 different sessions. Obviously, you can focus on attacking, defending, set pieces, and loads more. And you can even get your players to like get involved in extracurricular activities like team bonding and social outreach and stuff, which improves player morale. So there's so many layers to this game. It's like nothing else. And when I look at all these training options, it does make me think about the Hashtag United team and what devs might be thinking in terms of, you know, what players need a little bit of work in what department and who needs to go in a bit more attacking focus training, who needs to work on set pieces, etc. And that's a question for devs ultimately. And I do wonder what sort of attributes and stats our Hashtag United players would have on Football Manager. So we thought, harking back to Scotty P's, you know, triumph in the Hashtag Academy series and the challenges on that series, we'd go through some of those old challenges with the new Hashtag United players, the current Hashtag United players, and see what they can get. It could come in handy, who knows? If we ever end up in Football Manager, they'll be able to give us pretty accurate attributes, hopefully. So I'll hand over to the other boys now, and they will take you through these challenges. I can't be there myself, unfortunately. I'm in the middle of my 30 games in 30 days, hence the tash, as I'm doing it all for Movember. And let's face it, I wanted to give someone else a chance to win the challenges.
Right, so here we are at training and we've set the lads 2 different challenges and then we'll give them an entirely unofficial attribute rating out of 20 for each one. It's like Football Manager, but far less scientific. Challenge 1 is going to be a test for their first touch. We ask them to either control and shoot or volley the ball on the full. It's up to them. They get 5 goals each goal counts as 2 towards their attribute score, then we're giving them another mark out of 10 from what we have seen from their first touch so far this season. That'll give them a rating out of 20. And challenge 2 is going to be a standing sprint, which is going to test their acceleration. Rating this one is simpler. Our fastest player on the day gets the highest rating. Okay, so Stampy is kicking off. As you can see, the ball is getting pinged out to the edge of the D, and a few players have opted to bring it down, have a shot, or hitting it on the volley or on the half volley. It is up to them, but it will affect your score, and that is exactly what I'm going on about. Stampy isn't taking the touch. He's absolutely blasted one over. He hasn't even taken a touch that time either. Easy saves. It's his 3rd attempt and he's got nothing. So this is his 4th and he's gone for a Paolo Di Canio. His head is gone. He knows the cameras are rolling. He knows there's people watching and he's trying to get a big one. That is embarrassing. Stampy gets nothing. Okay, Jack Harrison steps up. The captain of Hashtag United needs to set by example. I've seen him in training do a few and that was poor. That looked great to start with, you know, the control and everything like that, keeping it up, and he's hit that one first time, and what a save. Bryski, I mean, the angle doesn't do it justice, but that was an unbelievable save, and that's a strike as well. He's got a nice technique going. He's on his 4th attempt, and that one is not as nice. That's gone back to the I don't know if that's gone over the fence. I know we've got some stuff there, but I think that went over. Anyway, last attempt from Jack Harrison's gone weak foot, and he sliced it. Okay, Kane, it is your time to shine. Stampy's missed. Jack Harrison has missed. I've seen you banging a few in training. There is no reason why you can't at least put one away. And you are mugging me off. That is an easy save for Reisky. You just need to either take it down or have a bit of good control. That's more controlled. That was close. That was very close. You're on your 4th attempt. Do something good. That's a strike. Oh, just wide. That is so unlucky. It's your last attempt. At least get one. Set the bar for the rest of the group. And he's finished it. Kane comes away with 1. Charlie Morley. Morley Pig. Probably the fan favourite to win this. And that is strikes. It's just gone wide. I'll tell you what. That had me off my seat. Charlie Morley has got pingers, as you like to say. And he's gone for a left foot. What a finish that was. He's laughing at it. He loves it. Let's get a replay of it as well. I'll tell you what, there was little fingertips there, but it was not enough. So Charlie Morley is setting the bar with 1. Setting the bar with 2. Reisky's throwing the ball away as if he's unhappy with it. I'll tell you what, Charlie Morley has a great technique. A lot of the other lads can learn from him. So he's on his last attempt. Can he make it 3? No, he cannot. Easy save for Rye. Okay, so the white Kante is up. I don't actually think the normal Kante is known for his volume, but he's got a good touch. That was a bit trampoline foot, but he's dragged it wide. Wes, you're not doing the Kante any justice here. He's probably watching this thinking you're an absolute mug, mate. But that was a good volley nonetheless. I think you're redeeming yourself very slowly. And a half volley's magical. Reisky had his work cut out there, but it's still direct at him. Wes is on his 4th attempt now. And he's passed the ball back. Stay on the ground. That was awful. Come on, last attempt. What can you do? Finish with a good score. He's gone for a Paolo Di Canio like Stampy. Okay, Harry Honesty, the triple threat. Triple H. He's gone for a finesse with the left foot. I don't think it was that good. But he's calling in for another one. 2nd attempt. Strikes over the keeper nearly. Reisky had to do a bit of work there. I think he'll be happy with that. 3rd attempt. Taking a touch on his chest. Left foot strikes. What a finish. Look at the venom on this strike. I mean, if I was in goal, and if my hand was in the way of that, it probably would have broke. But that's why I'm not in goal. Anyway, 4th attempt. Taking a touch on his thigh. Finish. And he's just dragged it wide. He will not be happy with that. But anyway, last attempt. We need something big from UH. We need something huge from UH. What a finish. Top left corner. And he loves it. We all love it. In fact, give us a replay. The ball was floated over perfectly and left foot strikes. You know, Reisky was pretty planted. I don't think there's any getting to that. And look at that technique. He was basically at a horizontal level. Unbelievable. Okay, so Jamel Akeem is up next, a.k.a. Jamel15. And that's a good touch with his right thigh and left foot finish. Tell you what, that was class. Left foot, bang. That's decent. Weaker foot business. We like that. So Jamel has 1 goal to his name. Incredible chest, trampoline chest, some may say. And another finish. Jamel, he's 2. He has 2 on the board. 3rd attempt, he's mugging everyone off. 3rd time lucky, and it's just gone over. I think that's quite unlucky. He landed a bit too far in front of him, but he's got the technique on point. I tell you, right, that is how to do it. Jamel, take a bow, son. Last attempt. Okay, what a way to shut me up. That was awful. Okay, so we have here Theo Baker, a.k.a. the Great British Theo Bake-Off. And he's got a good chest. I mean, I've seen him do this sort of stuff somewhere near the seaside. I've seen a few seagulls in some of his videos. But that's a great touch. Right foot finish. I'll tell you what, that's exquisite. That is unbelievable. 3rd attempt. Trampoline chest. Left foot strikes. I've seen that before. I've seen that somewhere on his channel. I'm not too sure where I've seen it, but he knows exactly what he's doing. Strikes. And that's the Theo Baker we know. But this is his last attempt. We need something big from you, Theo. Chest. Volley. What a strike! Oh my god, that's coming off the post. That deserves a replay. You know, great ball over. Trampoline chest. Right foot strikes. I'll tell you what, Reisky was planted. There was no getting that. And I'm pretty sure Theo will want this clip of him to put on his socials. Okay, Neil Richmond. I've seen him do some magic before matches. I've seen him do some magic before training and in training. I've seen this man have some unbelievable techers. Oh my god. That is volley of the night. In fact, that might be even volley of the whole of ever training that has existed in #United history. I am in shock. Look at that technique. So, oh my god, I have no words. Right, so I just want to say, how is Neil going to actually beat that? That one volley should count for at least 20. He should have a volume of about 20 because that was unbelievable. I don't even think Ronaldo or anyone else has got that under their belt. Not at all. But now he's on to his last attempt, and that's just wide. Aaron Couch up next. Probably another player that I've seen in training who has unbelievable strikes. I'll tell you what, that is class. That technique was class. Bottom left corner. Let's have a little tight angle on that little technique there as well. Outside of the boot, some will say. Decent. Okay, so Couchy is off to a great start. He's got a few of the lads watching behind, and that was just wide. You can probably see them all hanging around the back there. I was hearing them on the night. There was a lot of banter flying about, a lot of pressure. Not only is this being made into a video, you got all the lads standing behind you. And that is not how to do it. Couchy's on to his last attempt. He needs something good here, and it is not good enough. And so here are the results for the first touch. Remember, 2 points for each goal scored is added to our general marks out of 10, based on their current play so far. And in fact, Lionel Messi is rated 19 out of 20 for his first touch on Football Manager 19. Okay, here we are with the standing sprints to judge acceleration, and Stampy is a very quick centre half with a score of 2.88. Okay, Kane Brogan up next, and you know, fullbacks are supposed to be quick, so let's see what Kane can do. 3.12. Okay, so Charlie Morley steps up. I actually call Charlie Morley Tinchy Strider because his strides are so long, and he's come up with 2.88. That's the same as Stampy. Okay, so the white Kante is up next. I'll probably say he isn't the quickest player, but he is the most fittest player. And 3.12 is not a bad score. He will take that. Harry Honesty. Some would say he is probably the quickest player at the club. Is he still going to be the quickest? 2.92. Controversial. Jamel Akeem. We know he's a fullback. We know he's very quick. Has he got it to be at the top? That's a great technique. 2.96. It's not a bad score. Aaron Couch. We know he's a forward player. We know he's a winger. Is he going to be at the top? 3.24. That is interesting. Right, so here we have Faz. What has he got in his locker? 2.92. That's not bad at all. So here we are, the results of the standing sprint with the times converted into the attribute score for acceleration. Ronaldo's acceleration in Football Manager 19 is 14, so we felt it was fair to put our top guy alongside him, right? And that is it for our first Football Manager attribute challenges. Well done for all the lads for getting involved tonight. Let us know down in the comments below what attribute challenges you'd like to see us take on next. Back to you, Spence.
So there you go, some fantastic challenges. Well done to all the hashtag boys involved. We've got more stuff like this planned throughout the season with Football Manager. We want to give you guys a bit of an insight into what Devs and his coaches are doing with the lads, because maybe it might improve your ability to train your players on Football Manager as well. So stay tuned for those videos. Big thanks to Football Manager for supporting the club. And if you're not playing Football Manager 2019 already, what are you doing, guys? Honestly, get involved. It is such a good game. So make sure you check out a link in the description if you want to get your hands on Football Manager 2019. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Until next time, don't forget to hashtag it.